Jack stood by the roadside, his eyes fixed on a frail figure fading behind the trees. Something inside him tugged gently. He wasn't certain, but his heart wouldn't let him turn away. He hurried after her, through dusty paths, past a narrow turn that led down beneath the large bridge.
Phải là cô ấy muốn tránh mình không?
Beneath the bridge, in the cold and silent void, Linda sat curled up beside a bundle of dry firewood, her empty gaze fixed on the ground. The faded jacket wrapped around her frail figure. He spoke of the new house, a quiet place nestled in nature. He had spent days searching for it, hoping to give Linda a place worthy of the peace she once lost. Linda lowered her head, eyes brimming with tears. She didn't want to accept it, because she was just a stranger. She felt unworthy. She had caused Jack and Mrs. Han too much worry. But Jack didn't wait for her to finish. He didn't offer this gift out of obligation. He did it because he wanted to. Because he understood she needed a place to start over, and he wanted to be the one to quietly give her that chance. Linda hesitated for a second, then took his hand. Together, they walked away from beneath the bridge, the place she had once called a temporary home. The small house nestled quietly in a peaceful valley. Its thatched roof was a soft yellow, with bamboo walls, surrounded by lush green trees. Sunlight streamed through the leaves, illuminating each stone along the path to the entrance. Linda stood on the porch, motionless. She had never imagined a place like this could exist for her. So peaceful that just breathing in the air was enough to make her forget all her sorrow. Jack handed her the key. Together, they stepped inside and began to clean. The sound of the broom sweeping dust blended with the sweet chirping of birds outside. The house slowly revealed its true form: simple, warm, and waiting to come alive once more. Once everything was in order, Jack glanced at Linda one last time. He knew it was time to leave. The silence hung in the air as he turned and stepped down the porch, walking away.
Không cẩn thận luôn đâu. Trời sắp tối rồi, cho tôi phải xin phép cô ở đây nhé.
Linda was grateful and thanked Jack. Then he politely asked to leave.
Cô ở lại đây, tôi về đây.
Linda stood by the door, still holding the cloth she used to wipe the table. The wind brushed past, and the hem of her dress fluttered gently. But this time, in her eyes, there was no fear or desire to run away. Instead, there was a soft light, the light of someone who was beginning anew. The end of episode 10. Will Linda truly stay at this place to begin a new journey? Will Jack return, or is this their final encounter? The unspoken words between them, will they ever be voiced in the upcoming episodes? Stay tuned for episode A, Between the Seasons of Change.